The saffron flag issue at Mandya, in fact, is intensifying every minute with hundreds of villagers staging protests, raising slogans of Jai Shri Ram. From the village to the DC's office, the members of the Hindu outfits, also apparently from the BJP and from the JDS, are extending support to the protest.
In a massive way at the Mysore Bank circle regarding the Hanuman Dwaja row as well, and many of them are being taken away from the Mysore Bank circle out here, and you can go ahead and witness the sort of tensions as well as the ruckus that you're going ahead and witnessing on the screens as well, because the majority of them were protesting over here, and they stated that this particular government is against Hindus, and they were also planning, hundreds of these workers were also planning to go ahead and gerav the DC's office as well. So you can go on and see the sort of ruckus that is being witnessed out there on the screens as well, with chants of Jai Shri Ram to coming in with more of them shouting Jai Shri Ram as well, because they state that the permission was taken by many of the Hindu groups to go ahead and hoist the Hanuman flag as well, but seems like it has not happened. So more and more people are leaving now. You can go on, look at it. You can see the sort of ruckus which is going out there on our screens as well. So this clearly goes ahead and shows as to how things have escalated quickly in the state of Karnataka, as more and more people are being picked in. We're also looking in at many of these BJP workers at Mysore Bank circle trying to push them away as well. So this clearly goes ahead and gives an idea of how things are too, because the BJP is stating that this will not be the only protest, but they will be protesting across the entire state of Karnataka too, at all the district headquarters.
Jai Jai Shri Ram.
Okay, so that is a mark of protest out there as well. So many of these BJP cadres are being picked off, they're being bundled off and taken away. We saw several of the senior leaders also coming in, but definitely this particular issue has now been escalated, not only in Bengaluru or not only in Mandya, but it is also moving in across to all the district headquarters. With video journalist Sadan and Prajwal Prasad reporting for Republic from Bengaluru.
ಅವ್ರು ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ಕನ್ನಡ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್, ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ವಿರೋಧ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾವುದೇ ಜಂಡ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ. ನಾಳೆ ಒಂದು ಈಶಾ ಆಫೀಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನು ಆಪ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತರು why they are instigating, what for, let me know what for they are instigating, why they are instigating. ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ನಮ್ದೇನು ತಕರಾರಿಲ್ಲ.
So we just heard that reaction also coming in from Siddaramaiah, who continues to maintain that this is quote-unquote unnecessary, and he says that this is provocation. Now on your screen, you're looking at images of the protests in Mandya. In fact, that's the image on the left of your screens. On the right is how security also has been beefed up. Prajwal is also joining us live right now. He essentially earlier has also given you a better insight into what these protests are all about and where did this issue today has been flared up with. Prajwal, what is the real backstory? When did this protest really begin? And when the Chief Minister says the permission was for the national flag. The permission was not to put out any saffron flag. Is there any truth in that? What really has happened so far?
Deepthi, more or less, according to the documents which we have accessed as well from the district authorities as well as from the Chief Minister's office, where there have been separate releases as well, it is clearly seen that permission has been only given for tricolour as well as the state flag of Karnataka, and permission was not given for anything else. But the core of this particular problem lies with the fact that one of the trust members has stated that this particular permission was given on the 17th of January as well, and this incident has happened on the 27th of January, a day after Republic Day too. So there is a lot of discrepancies over here. First and foremost, the discrepancy being in the earlier letter which has been given to the trust, they allege that there has been no mention of the national flag or the state flag or any flag in particular as well, and stated that permissions were given. But now when we have gone ahead and accessed these letters, the permission letters which we are speaking about, it goes on and shows that there has been absolutely no permission given. So when asked as to where these permission letters to the trust, where is the letter, the trust has failed to provide any sort of permission letter now. So technically speaking, the government as well as mainly the district commissioner and the village panchayat CEO officer is stating that no other flag is supposed to fly higher than that of the Indian flag as well, because that will definitely not reflect the good spirits too, and he stated that it will not be possible constitutionally or legally as well, and that is one of the reasons, because we also need to understand that this particular flag post is 108 feet in height as well, and it is one of the tallest flag posts in the entire district of Mandya. So that is where the base problem lies in. But secondly, now the BJP along with the majority of the villagers of Keregodu, where this particular incident has happened in Mandya, are alleging that this is an anti-Hindu stance which is being taken by the Congress government on the behest of the MLA and his henchmen, where the henchmen inform the government officials to go ahead and take action against these villagers who had hoisted the flag and bring it down, and only then the government authorities stepped in. So here in itself there are two sides to the story too, but all said and done, if you're looking at the permission letters which the government has provided so far, it shows that permission has not been given, but the villagers and the trust organization who was conducting this and hoisting the flag stated that permission has been given to. But all said and done, the sort of ruckus that we have witnessed since morning, since last evening in itself, as the situation was tense, we saw that section 144 had already been imposed, prohibitory orders were already in place, but seems like the BJP or neither the JDS along with thousands of Hindu Karyakartas have not taken this seriously, and all of them have marched towards the DC's office, and at this point of time they're right in front of the DC's office and they're attempting to lay siege to it. We are seeing 200 policemen on one side, but we are seeing thousands of Karyakartas on the other side too, even as the DC is requesting them to maintain peace. Now the demands of the Hindu Karyakartas is such that where they have stated that the tricolour will be flying the highest, but next to the tricolour we also need the flag of Lord Hanuman and we need to hoist it. This is a sort of permission that is being requested by them. So we will need to see as to whether the DC will give in to their permissions or what will happen to, and even at that point of time we also get to understand now from our sources here in Bengaluru that there is also a meeting which is being conducted with the Home Department to maintain the law and order situation in the state of Karnataka, because only things are going up. Yesterday it was only a matter of around 50 to 100 people. Today we are seeing thousands and thousands of people from various villages in Mandya district going ahead after the call of protest was given by the BJP to try to get out all the BJP offices in the state and the district headquarters.
Okay. And you know, Prajwal, I think the first sense that anyone gets is that, yes, there are political battle lines also drawn. As far as the responses that have come in so far, whether it is the Congress that is led by Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar, who say that this is an unnecessary provocation, or the BJP or the JDS, apparently we are learning that HTK already has reached Mandya, Prajwal. So this has the potential to become a big political showdown.
Absolutely, Deepthi. The political battle lines have already been drawn as well, because now it is a sort of narrative which is being, a narrative which is being put in by the opposition parties, calling the government of Karnataka anti-Hindu, especially hitting out at Siddaramaiah. And also look at what has happened now. It has brought all the opposition parties together, not only the BJP and the JDS, but also the independent MLAs are joining in as well, because there was, there were a few statements, there were also a few feelers which was being given by a few of the independent MLAs that they might join the BJP. Looks more or less like that, because the Gangavati MLA from Koppal district, Gali Janardana Reddy, the mining baron, has also now joined in the protest along with HD Kumaraswamy. He had visited the very place where this incident had happened. He also, he also gave his namaskar in front of the Ram temple right opposite to this particular, to this particular flag